Hey guys, so I don't get on YouTube very much anymore, but I've recently started getting on TikTok. So I decided I'd kind of like make a few videos that I can't fit within 60 seconds for YouTube. I something big is coming, y'all. Okay, um, you know, uh, for those of you who don't know, I'm a medium. I speak to the dead. People think I'm crazy for it. Whatever. But I'm also pagan, so I'm also a witch. But I am not an empath. I swear I'm like the only pagan in the world that is not an empath. Okay, and if you don't know what an empath is, it's basically people who pick up other people's like emotions and bad things that are happening and whatnot. Okay, I can't do that. My gift is speaking to the dead. That's it. But I don't work as very well with the living. Anyways, but I've had this overwhelming feeling for several months now that something big is coming, and it's bad, y'all. It's bad. It's it's bigger than this COVID. Okay. I don't know what it is. I couldn't really pinpoint it for the longest time. Sorry, my dog's just going stupid, so I'm playing with her. I couldn't really pinpoint it for the longest time. I think it's a war. I mean, if you just look at the events going on, we're completely divided. I think it's another civil war. We're completely divided right now. This country is between, politically, which we always have been. There's always been Democrats, there's always been Republicans, and then there's always been the independents, the libertarians. But for the most part, this is bigger. Okay, everybody's always had their beliefs. I'm conservative, I'm liberal, I'm Democrat, I'm whatever. But this is bigger. We've never been this divided. Okay, we've always had our own, you know, views politically, and we pretty much tend to stick to those. But this is bigger. We're really divided, and I think it's going to get bigger. I think we're headed towards another civil war. I don't know what November's going to bring, but I'm starting to think it's November because this feeling is like I've been feeling it for several months now, but it's at the I don't know how to describe it. It's in the very pit of my stomach. Okay, it's a very deep feeling. It's like my fight or flight response is going off. Okay, and it's more of a flight, like get out before whatever this is hits. It's scary, y'all. I don't know what it is. I think it's another war, but it could be something else. But something big is coming. And I really didn't want to speak out about it too much. I thought, you know what? Maybe it's just because of everything I'm seeing going on. Maybe I'm just thinking this in my head. Maybe I'm over exaggerating. I talked to a couple of friends of mine. One of mine, well, I have several friends who are empaths. So I asked a couple of them, like, do you have this overwhelming sense like something really big and something bad is coming? Are you feeling this or is this just me? And they said, oh no, I definitely feel it. It's big and it's really bad and it's coming. And I'm like, okay, well that helps confirm it. It's not just me. And then a friend of mine said you should see all the empath groups that I'm on Facebook. I said, well, I'm not on any of those because I'm not an empath. She said, it's not just you, it's hundreds of people, girl. And I'm like, oh, okay. I've never known myself to have like psychic. I mean, I guess sometimes psychic abilities, but they're really they're not that strong and they're really hit or miss. I pick up a couple of things sometimes. It's like a glimpse. Okay, I get a glimpse of something with somebody for just a split second. And then it's gone. And that's about how my how well my psychic abilities work. But I can't just look and be like, okay, yeah, I'm seeing this with you and I'm seeing that with you and blah blah. It doesn't work like that with me. I just get a glimpse sometimes, just very randomly when I'm not expecting it, of something in somebody's life. That's about it. Now, both of my kids have gained, I guess you would call it, special abilities. uh, whatever you want to call it, but they're not the same as mine. Like, I speak to the dead. My daughter is an empath. We just realized. And my son has prophetic dreams, which means he sees the future in his dreams. Now, he's been having dreams of war every 5 years, um, like on his birthday every 5 years. He had it when he was 5, then he had it again when he was 10, then he had it again when he was 15, and then again recently, pardon me, a few years ago when he was 20. So I thought, that's really interesting. Okay. So I'm just kind of putting his dreams like with my feeling and just seeing the events of the world and how divided we are. I think that's what it is, but I'm not positive. But I'm telling you guys, like this, something big is coming. If you're feeling this too, I would love for you to comment and let me know that yeah, I've been feeling this too. I've been feeling it for months. Um, yeah, if you have any idea of what you think it is, like, do you think it's something besides war, or are you feeling like a war coming? Is your fight or flight sense like really at a level 10 and just going off? Because mine is, and it's more flight than it is fight. It's more you need to get out of here. Um, I'm actually getting passports for me and my daughter, um, just in case we have to flee. Um, because it's getting stronger by the day, and it's scary, and it might have something to do with election time. Um, uh, I've been thinking like no matter who wins this election, I think it's going to cause all kinds of riots and all kinds of stuff. Um, I think if Trump wins, the non-Trump supporters are going to. Hey, sorry, my cat's getting into stuff. I think the non-Trump supporters are going to go nuts, and vice versa. If Biden wins, I think the Trump supporters are going to like go nuts and protest and stuff. So I think no matter who wins, it's going to be bad, and it's going to set off whatever this is. That's the only thing because I keep feeling it getting stronger and stronger, and I think it has something to do with the election, but I could be wrong. I just keep feeling it getting stronger as we're getting closer to November. So, but like I said, if you feel this coming as well, I'd really like for you to comment. I'd like to see other people's comments. Like, yes, I'm feeling this as well. Yeah, it's something big. Do you think it's a war? Do you think it's something else? I don't know, but I'd really like for other people to comment if you're feeling this and you happen to see this just randomly. I don't have a whole lot of followers, so I mean, I don't know how many people will see this, but I'm telling you guys something big is coming, okay? I don't know that I would call this a psychic thing, but it's just something I feel down all the way to my core, and it keeps getting stronger. And like I said, it's my fight or flight response, and it's scaring me. I don't know what it is, but it's scaring me. Um, but yeah, like I said, like the video, comment on it if you're feeling the same thing. Even if you're not, maybe comment and let me know, like, no, I haven't felt any of this. Maybe you think I'm crazy. I don't know. Um, but now that I've been confirmed that like several other people feel this coming and it's not just me, I'm a little concerned. It's not just me, it's lots of other people. So, what do you think it is? Comment down below and let me know.